Porcupine ambles through the dry grass, quills glinting like silver under the morning sun. Beneath that armor lies a calm but fearless creature, aware of the strength it carries. In its silence, there's confidence. In its stillness, there is a warning. A leopard, draped in golden light, rolls on its back nearby. The leopard is still young. Its hunts, so far, few and easy. It has never met a real challenge, but this time, it will. The light begins to change, casting long shadows that crawl across the land, as if the earth itself senses that something is about to unfold. The leopard strolls with easy grace, its steps steady, tail moving lightly behind. Then something changes. What seemed a calm stroll now turns into slow, measured movement. A breath later, it jumps. The leap is clean, fast, precise, but pain meets it mid-air. The porcupine angles the leopard, forcing it into a vulnerable line. Quills striking like spears, driving pain deep into the predator's skin. Porcupine adjusts, stepping back. Then forward, always keeping its armored side in place. It turns slightly, shifting angle after angle. The young leopard circles with the boldness of inexperience. It has never met a creature like this before. It doesn't yet understand that the porcupine's danger lies behind, not ahead, and that the only safe path is toward the face, not the forest of quills. The tension deepens. Now they face each other, two creatures bound by instinct, each unwilling to yield. The leopard studies it, frustrated and uncertain, discovering how underestimation turns swiftly into pain. The leopard lunges again, teeth bared, claws scraping the ground, but hesitation shadows its courage. The quills resist the bite. Every touch burns. Pain finds the leopard first. A quill embeds in its cheek. Blood beads against its fur. The porcupine, too, is inexperienced. Instead of turning its back to raise a wall of quills, it stands head-to-head with the leopard, a fatal error no seasoned porcupine would make. It seizes the porcupine's head, but agony explodes. A thick quill drives deep into its mouth. The leopard's teeth meet only pain. The leopard releases and thrashes violently, trembling, shaking its head as quills pierce eye and flesh. Sounds of rage twist into cries of pain. The struggle collapses into silence. The leopard falls still and Porcupine turns once more, calm and deliberate, and walks away, its armor intact. Its warning understood. In the wild's vast design, The leopard is both hunter and harmony, an animal that moves alone yet ties together the lives of all who share its domain. The leopard is a vision of quiet elegance, beauty shaped by precision rather than ornament. Its coat, patterned with soft rosettes, holds the language of its landscape, subtle, intricate, and alive. To see one is to glimpse the wild's most poetic creation. Leopards are among the most adaptable big cats on Earth. Calm in demeanor, yet explosive in action. Its movements are deliberate, its reactions immediate. Its personality is not loud, but layered. Charm woven with danger, patience cloaked in power, solitude carried with grace. Through tall grass and scattered light, it moves without haste, walking not to wander, but to know every corner of its domain. When the day grows quiet and heat settles across the land, the leopard seeks rest, and in a rare moment of peace, it rolls gently onto its back, a gesture of ease and quiet confidence, revealing that even the fiercest hunter finds comfort in stillness. Unlike lions that roar for presence or cheetahs that depend on speed, the leopard's strength lies in secrecy. Solitary by nature, each leopard rules a territory defined not by borders, but by scent, sound, and instinct. Leopards possess one of the most finely tuned sets of senses in the animal kingdom. Its hearing is exceptionally acute. It can detect sounds at frequencies up to 60 kilohertz. A leopard can detect the scent of its prey from distances of up to 1.5 to 2 kilometers. This remarkable ability comes from its highly developed olfactory epithelium, containing millions of scent receptors, allowing it to read subtle changes in wind direction and intensity. A leopard will sometimes stay still, even after catching a scent, sensing that the moment to strike has not yet come. A leopard's tail is more than just decoration. It's a tool of balance, expression, and control. When it wiggles or flicks its tail, it often signals a state of focused tension or alertness, and it can also reveal its emotional state. In short, the tail acts like a silent language, revealing what its eyes and body keep hidden. A leopard's choice of prey is guided by instinct, experience, and energy balance. It weighs every opportunity with silent precision. When it ignores an animal, it's a decision of effort versus reward. Not every movement triggers a hunt. The energy spent stalking, chasing, and killing must be worth the meal it gains. Leopards prefer prey that offers substantial nourishment. Their judgment is instinctive but refined. They recognize the rhythm of movements that signal weakness or distraction. In the wild, patience and choice are as essential to survival as the hunt itself. This selectivity reflects the leopard's economy of motion. Every action serves survival, conserving strength for the moment that truly matters. A leopard's stalking tactics are a masterpiece of precision and restraint. Every movement is calculated, every pause deliberate. It begins with observation, watching from cover, studying wind direction, the position of the prey, and the path that offers the most concealment. When it moves like a shadow. Slow, low, and silent. It uses the terrain as an ally, crouching behind tall grass, termite mounds or the curve of a dry riverbed. As it closes the distance, it freezes, yet its mind alive with calculation. It circles the prey from afar, reading the wind and the land, knowing that victory belongs to the unseen until the final breath. Paws placed carefully to avoid snapping twigs or rustling leaves. It learns when the prey grazes, when it relaxes, when fear fades. It studies rhythm, not just shape, tracing every shift of the prey's body. The tilt of a head, the twitch of an ear, the lift of a leg. Among all prey, the impala holds a special place. Agile, alert, and abundant, it is both a challenge and a prize. The leopard understands the impala's habits. It studies the rhythm of the herd, waiting for the moment when one strays too far. The leopard's first attempt ends in silence. The impala bolts, but in an instant, the grass erupts. When the leopard struck, there was no warning, no sound, only precision born from patience and a speed no prey could outrun. It grips the impala's neck with silent triumph, yet the victory is brief. A lion pride is already crossing into its territory. Out of the shimmering heat, the pride advances, united and deliberate, their gaze cold, their steps claiming everything in their path. For dominance needs no announcement, only the courage to walk without fear. Leopards are built for stealth, not confrontation. They survive by yielding the ground, not losing their lives. The leopard ran because it knew the cost of defiance. And now the pride shall feast on the prey the leopard hunted. A silent theft written into the law of the wild, where strength rewrites ownership and survival has no fairness. While the pride tears into the kill, the leopard retreats with calm, measured steps, dignity intact beneath defeat. It slips into the grass once more. Eyes glinting through the stalks. From the shadows, it watches in silence, patient as ever, waiting for hunger to fade, and the lions to move on. Perhaps when the dust settles and the roars fall quiet, there will still be something left. A final mercy for the hunter who earned it through effort. The land falls quiet again, the echoes of struggle fading into the hum of wind and whispering grass. But beneath that silence, the story isn't over. Moments pass, and hunger burns through the leopard's restraint. It slips from the grass, drawn by the scent of its stolen meal. A pride should never be approached. Its calm is only the stillness that comes before fury, and the leopard's step toward them is a mistake born of hunger, not sense. At the center, golden coats gleaming under a pale sun. Cubs weave between their mother's legs, curious yet protected. One misstep, one heartbeat too bold, and silence turns to thunder. The lions rise as a storm of rage, dust rising beneath their charge. The leopard lashes out, claws flashing, but strength meets greater strength. Then a lioness breaks from the pride, driven by protection, charging with blinding speed. Yet speed belongs to the leopard faster than any lion's reach. it turns pursuit into distance in the span of a breath. One more battle is over, but nature does not linger on passing tragedies. It flows forward unshaken, as if loss is just another rhythm in its endless song. Each creature moves with its own purpose, guided by instinct older than memory. The young antelope follows its mother, learning every inherited path. Helmeted guinea fowls peck and preen, feeding and grooming as life carries on. A baboon sits beneath the soft light, resting after long foraging hours. Nearby, a pair of giraffes sway in quiet courtship, their movements gentle and deliberate, testing trust before unity. In the months to come, their bond will bring forth another life that will inherit a world that never stops moving. Within the trees, new life has already begun, as the forest quietly celebrates its own renewal, while the elders keep watch, bound to the sacred duty of protection. Across the plain, impalas graze together while wildebeests migrate, following the promise of fresh grass and new shade, as a moving tide of life. All life here belongs to the ground. Its soil feeds roots, its roots shelter insects. Every footprint, large or small, is part of the same story. The earth holds them all, and through it, life continues to rise. The trees stand as silent witness to it all, scarred by claw marks. Beneath them, generations have lived and fallen. All animals share the same breath of air, bound by the same need to endure. Herds settle, wings fold, the world exhales. And as the sun sinks behind the horizon, peace returns. The savannah sleeps, but only for a while, for when the next dawn breaks, another story will begin.